Now this one is a bit of a sticky one, boys and girls. Because when I actually think about it, for so long I didn't even tell my parents that I loved them. For literally so long, you know what? Like I always cringed at saying the word love out loud. Like I literally would never ever say that word out loud. It just made me like cringe inside, and I kind of regret it. So I kind of regret not saying it more. I'm saying it now. It's really weird, right? Because like when I'm just like, if I'm about to go sleep, right, and my parents are still awake, like I kid you not, I literally have this thought process. I'm like, I should go tell them that I love them right now because if they die tonight, like obviously I don't want that to happen, right? But like if they did, I would kick myself for the rest of my life. Basically, it would haunt me for the rest of my life. Can you imagine that? Like imagine you had the thought to tell your parents that you love them, and you're like, oh, it's too late now. I'll leave it. Like you could have quite easily, but you didn't. And they go sleep, and they never wake up. Bro, do you know how much it's gonna mess you up in the head? Like that. That would eat away at me. That would honestly eat away at me for probably years. And is it really worth it? No, just go say it more. These are the things that you need to be proactive on. So you know your mental health will thank you for it. Like I'm saying it more for me than for them, if anything, because like if I don't say it personally for me, it's just gonna eat away at my soul. Like it's honestly gonna eat away at my soul, and I'm very fortunate that my relationship with my parents is quite good. Like there's not really like much wrong with it. Like I can talk to them about pretty much everything, and I don't need to like put them any wall. I don't need to put any walls up really. I'm quite open. I tell them what's going on in my life. They seem to support me, and I'm very lucky for that. A lot of people don't have that, and like I never really got abused. I mean, my dad took away my PS4 a couple times. I got shouted at quite a bit sometimes, but like it was never like bad. It was never. I don't know. I think anything that was bad, my mind's kind of forgotten about it anyway. So whether for good or for bad. So my relationship with my parents has always been decent, and they've raised me well, and that's the least I can do for now. I want to repay them. I want to retire them. Like I actually do. Like I actually want to retire my whole family. Like, for example, like my brother. I got a younger brother. If he goes through education system and he goes to uni and he can't get a job because it's that cutthroat now, I could just be like, you know what, just come work for me. Come work for my business or something like that. I'll pay you like a good like 2-3K a month at least. Just to get him started. I don't think a lot of people can say they can do that for their family, and I want to be someone who can do that. That'd be really cool. Like, imagine, like, my brother can't get a job, he's stressed out, there's always the performance of society pressuring you to make money. I'm like, bro, just come work with me, man. Just come work with me, bro. Pay you a nice wage, you help me out, I help you out. It's a win-win scenario, and it strengthens family ties. Like, why would you not want to do that? As I see a lot of like people, like I have relatives who've fallen out, and it's like it makes me kind of sad, to be honest. I'm like, you guys are brothers, and you guys are not like, they're not even speaking to each other, and there's a load of history, but like I don't ever want that to happen to me and my family. Like I always want there to be like good ties between me and them. And can you really bear the regret of like not showing affection to your loved ones? Like I kind of, I still semi cringe at the idea of saying it out loud, but I say it now. I say it like every couple of days, just to get it off my chest. And to my grandparents, bro. I need to say it to my grandparents more, because, bro, like, imagine you go see them and you don't say it, and then the next time, well, you don't see them again. Imagine they pass away after that, and that's it. Bro, you're gonna be kicking yourself so hard. You're going to be so upset with yourself, and you're just going to wish that you said it. Do you really want to put yourself through that pain, through that suffering? It's a lot, man. It will emotionally just wreck you. You'll not be able to really work on the things that matter, and you'll have regrets for the rest of your life. I think a successful life is one of fulfillment and minimal regrets. That's what I think. And this is part of it. Doing the things that you know you have to do, even if you don't want to do them, because you regret otherwise. And this, and like ties with your family is just one part of it. It's one aspect. It's part of your social skills. It's part of it, you know. And it's something that I've only started to really think about in the last couple weeks. Sorry, last couple months, really. Like prior to my gap year, I wasn't thinking about any of this shit. I really wasn't, and that's just my fault of my own. My priorities were not straight. So now I'm trying to amend them. I'm trying to amend it. I'm trying to put myself in a good position where I can be thankful. I can be grateful because I'm an ungrateful bitch half the time. You know what? Like, my parents will make me dinner, and I won't even say thank you because I'm a piece of shit half the time. And I'm like, I only realize it now when I reflect. I should really be more. Yeah, all those times when like my mum says that she's doing all the work and she's like cooking, she's cleaning, and like I help out, but obviously she does most of it. Probably don't give her, and she's running her own business, and I don't give her enough appreciation for it, and that's completely my fault. And that's the first time I'm admitting that out loud. Actually, now that I think about it, this channel is almost like therapy for me. It's like a vent to myself. It's a journal. It's called Hassan's Journal, right? It's a journal for me over time. So I'm gonna try to implement more of that. It's tricky though. It's not tricky. It's not hard at all. I just go and do it. You know what I'm saying? And it's something you can just go and do. You can just go and do it, or keeping in touch with friends. This is a bit off topic, but like calling up friends that I haven't spoken to in ages doesn't mean that I want to be best friends with them, but just seeing how people are. It's just one part of working on your social skills, I think. So. You know what? You don't want to have those regrets later. It's gonna eat at you. It's gonna eat at you so much, bro. Like it's not worth it. It really isn't. So I don't want anyone to go through that because honestly, it's just gonna wreck you. It's gonna wreck you mentally. It's not worth it, man. Anyway, hope this has been helpful, guys. Bit of a shorter one. I'll see you guys in the next one.